We're live.
We are live, baby.
Happy Wednesday. We are live. Good morning.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live.
You got it? I was about to do my spill, but if you got it, you good? You got it?
I couldn't hear myself at first. I was just testing.
I hear you perfectly fine. You good?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, people sound off in the comments. Let us know if you can also hear Chris if you're having issues. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are listening and watching all around the world. Welcome to Love Lockdown, the podcast. If you guys don't know what the podcast is about, is when my husband and I discuss relationship advice that perfectly works for us. So I am one of your hosts, Britt Bratt, and you are?
I am Captain Arrogant, none other than Pretty Big Boy himself. And if you are new to this podcast is broadcasted live via YouTube Live, via Facebook Live. Also available the very next day on all podcast streaming networks. And if you are a new Love Lockdown tuner-inner and you don't know, we are powered by the one and the only.
I had to get it. Luke Belaire. But today I am drinking.
That's frosty.
Man, it's so frosty. It's not. Do you see this?
That's frosty.
It's going to be a little bit different today. As always, you all know that when I'm drinking the sparkling champagne, I can pour up my drink a little bit more. But today we got the real stuff right here. So I'm drinking the gin today. This is the McQueen in Violet. Honestly, the best mix with this stuff is orange juice, you guys. I'm Snoop Dogg right now. Like, sipping on gin and juice because this is so delicious. I don't even know what to say. I started a little bit earlier today.
Listen, that's frosty, yo. You were well prepared. Meanwhile,
5 o'clock somewhere
in the scoundrel house, I'm drinking Bamboo XO, the black bottle. This is rum. For those of you who haven't had it, the best way to drink it on ice. So that's what we're drinking today. That's what we're powered by. And if you have a chance, go and visit www.ibrandcorp, initialbrands.com. They also power this show.
Yes, they do.
And what else do we have? So as of last week, we launched our website, yo.
Oh my gosh,
yes. The outpouring of love has been wonderful. lovelockdownpodcast.com. Check it out if you haven't. All of the past episodes, ask us questions, the whole 9 yards. You guys have been going ham. We appreciate y'all.
It's the bomb. You guys can literally go on there and contact us with everything. If you have topic ideas, season 3 is almost to an end, you guys.
One more episode
after this. So yeah, we're definitely going to want your topic ideas for next season because we are like, you guys aren't ready for season 4. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that because we have a lot planned. So yeah, make sure you check out the website. We're so excited. And again, like Chris said, we thank you guys for the support because you guys have really been enjoying it.
Yes.
Like crazy.
That was a mouthful. But anywho, on to the cool stuff that you guys like. Let's check in with our people and see what's going on out here. First and foremost, as always, my brother James is in the building. Ypsilanti into his house.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? What's going on? He gave us his normal 5 stars. Tristan is in the building. Ypsilanti is repping today. Y-Town is in the building.
Hey.
My auntie Esther is in the building as always. Texas in the building. Fort Worth representing.
What's going on?
I almost put your comment up there, but
oh yeah, I know, right? I did. I tried to throw us off a little bit.
Yeah, you almost got me.
Hey y'all.
But none other than Mom is on the broadcast today, y'all. Miss Brenda Henderson. Hey Mom, what's going on? Repping the L-Town.
I'm not gonna put the L's up because you be clowning. I'm not doing that. No, it's not. We'll do it this way. What up, bro? Ryan Wallace.
Ryan is in the building. What's going on, Ryan?
In the building.
Yes. Smooth is in the building. Hey, Alex Ramos is in the building.
This is gonna be a good episode today, y'all.
Yo, Cooking with Granny Peaches is in the building. What's going on, Cooking with Granny Peaches? Another cousin is in the building. Rhonda's in the building. What's going on, Rhonda? Listen, we got a hilarious episode in store for y'all today. My boy Fresh is in the building.
Fresh.
Hold on. Fresh is in the building.
I was about to say you can't not.
New York representing. Harlem, stand up. If I had said he's from the Bronx, he'd have been pissed. Harlem, stand up. Yeah, they don't play that.
Oh, they don't play that. I've never offense. So I'm glad you taught me that.
Yeah, Harlem's in the
I don't
building.
play those games. Don't cut me. Calm down, Jamal.
But we have a show in store for y'all. We're about to go crazy. Current events is through the roof. We actually had a topic for you guys, but seeing what happened this week, it got kind of boring. So we decided to bring y'all a current event topic. Today's topic is Saweetie and Quavo. So if you have been under a rock, just give people a quick glimpse of what they're missing. Babe, you've been under a rock. What happened this week?
Honestly, okay, so last week they broke up. It was mayhem everywhere. People really were a couple goals heartbroken. And then this week there was a scene that came out, like a Jay-Z, Solange, Beyonce elevator scene that came out. That happened. I guess they got in a little tussle, and people have been debating all week whether or not it's abuse. Who put hands on who first? What's in the orange? What is that? A Call of Duty PlayStation box? Like,
I don't know. It looked like an emergency kit, but we'll get to that later. First, on to our crowd favorite today.
A lot going on. A lot.
Our current events, yo. So today in current events, we're going to start off with a killer. And for those of you listening out there and not watching live, if you do want to watch live, you can go to lovelockdownpodcast.com and rewatch the episode. But for you out there who are not watching live, this meme on the screen currently says an Oklahoma pastor was killed in a plot by his wife and their partner in a motel threesome, authorities say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go first because I got a lot to say about this, just that sentence.
Okay,
That headline, everything is twisted and turned around. Listen, so you go first and tell them what you think.
No, honestly, you guys, this is a doozy, and it's so much that it took me how many minutes to even like explain it to you. You read it and still were like, huh? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, when I first read it, I thought that the pastor was killed and he was the dude in the picture. But then I had to read it. Then you had to tell me about it, and I was confused. I was like, yo, what?
So I didn't get a picture of the actual pastor himself, but this is the first time that I've ever seen a threesome situation where it involved a woman and two men. So this is different for me, honestly. It took a while for me to comprehend it because like stuff like this happens, but you like don't know things like this happen at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you don't think about it. So they're all really odd looking. I don't know how she had the ability to set up to get her husband killed when she had a husband in the first place. Like she shouldn't be thankful, yet alone being able to have somebody else. So that's just. We'll get into it after you say what you need to say.
Well, first of all, let's go to the title. It says the pastor was killed by his wife and their partner in a motel threesome. When I read that, I assumed that it was two girls, and that's why I thought that this was the pastor because they said threesome. There is a difference between a threesome and a train. We need to make that plain to everybody.
Can you explain it?
A threesome involves two women and a man. A train is more than one man. So, and then like, if there's some, the pastor goes both ways.
I guess so.
What the hell type of church is this? Who in the hell left the gate open? There's a lot of questions I got about this, and I thought it was just uberly entertaining. I haven't even got to the fact that they killed dude. Like, that's the absurd part. Like,
no, like, did you read the story?
I didn't even get to read the story. I just wanted to come in here blind and talk about it.
Okay, so wifey, right? Okay, so the black dude, obviously we gotta just like call it out. He's black. This is strange as fuck. Dude was their threesome buddy. So they both equally liked dude and were meeting him at motels. There's been numerous occasions that they went out and were having threesomes, doing their thing, you know, I mean, around their T.I. Tiny stuff.
You know, I do my people like that, dog.
No, but yeah. So what happened was, what I read is that she got real bold and was like, "Yo, I don't want to just be with these two together anymore. I actually like our threesome buddy." So she took her number and dropped it on the floor of the motel when they all three were together. So dude picked it up, and so they started messing around just one-on-one without the husband knowing. Red flag, red flag.
Listen,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, this is the killer right here. Um, Neither one of these people have standards. There's a lot going on here, and I'm pretty sure there's some meth somewhere involved. Um, when I think about a lot of stuff, I always get back to the drug part when it's too crazy because like what led these people to do this? It's like you already are allowed to have trains being ran on you in your marriage. That wasn't good enough, so you decided to kill your husband so that you can have one penis, which you already had in your marriage previous to your husband allowing you to have another penis.
Mhm.
And whether he was getting another penis or not is yet to be known. But
Oh
by
man,
the way that they put this title up, I'm just going to assume that there was some penis sharing going
it
on.
was definitely. I know you don't want to really think about it,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it was. Dude liked him just as equally as the wife did. It just got greedy, you know. She got greedy, and we all know that money and sex is what will ruin anything. He looks like old dirty bastard to me, no?
man,
You know?
he looks like
Wale maybe?
he looks like Quavo and Wale had a
It's
baby.
like
But listen, for real though, James just jumped in with a comment, and I had to put it up here. He said this church had a strong outreach ministry. No, for real, like whoa, watch who you follow and watch who you take advice from, because it gets crazy out here.
you
We'll move
have
on to the next
to.
one,
Yeah,
and
this is
make sure you're sharing the broadcast, y'all, so we can bring a bunch of people in here because it's about to get even crazier.
yeah,
So moving on to the next one. What's the next one?
Hollywood's most expensive divorce. We got Brad Pitt and Angelisa. It's not Angelisa. That's my niece's name. Angelina Jolie.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought this was really interesting because most expensive divorce in Hollywood, like that's wild, right? Because I was putting them in the category of like Michael Jordan, Dr. Dre. Like how much truly is going on right
I think they're still in the divorce process. I think that's what they're talking about, not like how much money was decided by the judge to be given out. I think they're talking
now?
about the process of actual divorce, because the most confusing part to me is that they're still actually getting divorced right now. I feel like they've been
Yes,
getting divorced for
it's
forever.
been a minute. It's been a minute. So
And they said it could last more than 6 years.
I don't understand.
By that time, you got a whole nother family, a couple other babies. You got a lot going on in 6 years from your last divorce that you still fighting through. That you don't spent over $1 million on. The only people winning in this situation are the lawyers.
Mhm.
And why did they
That's
use this
it.
picture of Brad Pitt where he looks like he's playing a homeless person?
Man, I don't know. They did him so dirty.
Yo, they
Hopefully, that's
wild.
a scene from a movie. That's definitely not Fight Club, Brad Pitt. That's not who I know.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt looking like he on the hooch at 9 a.m.
Well, let this be a lesson. You see, like you said, how put together she looks. Like
Yeah,
this is Angelina Jolie. Like she's usually wearing like a vial of blood around her neck, but they got her looking like a lawyer right now. She's bossed up, and then dudes right here just looking homely as all ever. They got you men looking wrong sometimes when it comes to this stuff. You got to watch the media.
yeah.
You really do.
And we got a comment from Smooth. He said they should just split. She has bank and so does he. Just split and take your toys. I'll take mine. Don't they got like 10 kids?
It's something like that. I don't want to get to lying
They
because I
got, first of
got
all,
this McQueen in
the
me.
adoption agency.
Yes.
You know how when you late on your payment for your cars, they just show up in your driveway and take your whip. When you are going through a divorce, when you got that many adopted kids, they should pull up while they in the bed and repo those kids, because now you've adopted kids to take them through this bullshit
Mhm.
journey that
Yeah.
they already had a bullshit journey to begin with. They could have been with a family that was going to stay together for all of this, and you adopted 10 of them. Who in the hell let y'all adopt 10 kids?
Who left the gate open? I don't know.
Who the hell? And most of them is like African, right?
Yeah, the majority. There's I feel like there's a two Asian children. I don't know. All I know is that they have 3 biological kids, I think. I don't know. All I know is, like you said, that's wrong that they did that, and now they're the only thing that the kids are fortunate on is that they are a little bit older.
Yo,
So they're not babies, but still
look,
terrible.
you gotta pull up, break in the house, and pull them kids out the bed.
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, there's some bullshit. They didn't ask for this. But James just jumped in the comment and he said, Brad's looking like he's in Ocean 52. For real, like, why they got Brad on here looking like
God, dude,
what's
looking
that
bad.
character that Will Smith played? The superhero where he
Oh,
was drunk all the time?
Hancock.
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 They got Brad Pitt looking like Hancock too on here. This is wild. Wherever you got this news from, put it back.
Oh man.
James said they have 6 kids total.
Oh, okay. It felt like it was way more than that, but
And our girl Trisha's out here. Trisha said, "Oh my God, not repo the kids, repo the kids." James just said, "Repo the kids too." Look, they need to repo them bad boys because they didn't ask for that, but
they didn't. And this is a perfect example of how just because they got money and are in Hollywood doesn't mean that they deserve to have all them damn kids in the first place. Like people every day in the real world are trying to adopt, and they probably are getting turned down. And then Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, here, have as many as you want. Now look at them.
Right, and I feel like they shopping in like a special store too because there's like. Where are they getting all these different nationality kids from, bro? Like, I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing. The kicker is I literally edited all of these pictures. So I guess it's an Instagram shout out. Follow me, Brit Brat Reviews. But I did edit all of them so my shit wasn't popping up anymore.
Yeah, this is ghetto.
This is really ghetto.
I hate
don't
it here.
know what you did. I definitely hate it here. But
you get crop not none of these pictures.
When we get off, I'm gonna show you all of the ones I copied, and you're gonna feel so bad. Like, babe, I don't know what happened.
Hey, I just do my job. I put it on the screen.
So if you're listening, you'll know that none of these pictures are cropped today. It's a little ratch over here. But so we've got Chet Hanks.
Yeah,
White Boy Summer.
I'm gonna. If for those of you who are listening, don't know who Chet Hanks is, this is Tom Hanks' son. He is like the new thing out there for the girls, I guess. They like Chet Hanks. Didn't know he was married. This is the first thing I've seen of it, but I'll let Britt describe what's going on here.
This is ex-girlfriend. Was he married?
I don't know. I thought I read ex-wife earlier.
I know he's got a child. See, that's probably why my pictures aren't edited because
it's probably because they wasn't edited that I read it wrong.
You're doing something out of here. But yeah, so again, Tom Hanks. My name is Forrest Gump. In case y'all didn't know who he was, right? Chet Hanks files a lawsuit against his ex-girlfriend, and she obtains a restraining order against him after a January altercation captured on video.
Did you watch the video?
I did not.
Well,
here's the thing. I haven't seen the video yet. I haven't seen it available yet. And I think that's really going to go with what we talk about today with Saweetie and Quavo, because I think it's awfully funny how we have a different color dude and he's just like no video surface yet. So
let me tell you the crazy part. This is crazy timing because he just had a viral post the other day talking about how it's a white boy summer and how the white boys is going to take over. But
like they don't do that all the time.
Like as if slavery never existed. But like he also was saying not like regular white boys. He said like Jack Harlow and John B.
Yeah. Like dude thinks he's a different like kind of white. I thought that was hysterical, but
yeah.
People were inviting him to the bar. Here's the thing, too, guys. Listen, I'm talking to all of you out there. We need to stop just inviting everybody to the barbecue. Like, have you noticed that? Everybody, like, we just have no loyalty, no, like, couth.
Man, y'all get one white dude. No, that's y'all black women. Y'all get one white dude with a beard and some fucking tattoos, and y'all act like he ain't got raisins in his potato salad. But keep on inviting them. Keep on inviting them. Y'all welcome.
I cannot. But that's where the confidence comes from with the white boy summer. He was serious too. I thought that was so funny. But it's gonna be interesting to see if the video comes out. I'm hearing, even if it does, that she's the one that laid hands on him. So,
that's what you hoping.
No. It's not that I'm hoping that. I'm hearing it. That's what I'm hearing. So
Listen,
I hope no one put their
I
hands on
really
each
hope
other.
she didn't. I really hope she didn't throw his Lamborghini keys in the woods. That's all I hope. Because
I hope that
we
no
know how that
one.
works.
Yeah, no
We
one
already know how that
put
turns
hands on
out.
each other.
But
Stop.
James just said Tom is wrong for even naming him Chet. Like, yeah, what the fuck kind of name is that, dude? You could have named dude Wilson, and we would have been way happier than Chet, bro. Like, what are you doing? Ames also said the same thing. He said he was thinking how whack dude's name was for real. Like, what the hell is a Chet?
I don't know. Is it you watch what's that show you like? What's the one you're always telling me to watch? Is there anyone named Chet on there that comes on? You watch it on Netflix?
Shameless?
Shameless. Is there anyone? I just imagine someone named Chet is on
No, and that's why I like Shameless. They are proud of they raising their potato salad. Like it ain't none of that going on. So Trisha said, "Oh, okay. So now these white boys is niggas."
Yeah, he was so serious. He really was.
I don't know how good Forrest Gump must have been to y'all for y'all to take the offspring of fucking Tom Hanks and invite him to the barbecue. But clearly, there's a part of Forrest Gump or Stranded on that Desert Island with that beach ball that I missed.
Wilson. Oh man, you did not just mix like two movies in one, did you? I don't know. Dude is probably a stand-up guy. I don't know what to say about Chet, other than Chet. You really don't want to be in the shoes of of a real black man. It's all fun and games, right?
Yo,
White summer.
Pac Boy's in the building. Pac Boy said, "Ha ha ha, raisins." No, for real, raisins.
Everybody just needs to be proud of what they are.
Mom commented a question. See, this is why mom needs to be on every broadcast. She gave us a real good question. Is he famous for something? Fuck no, mom.
Honestly, what does Chet do?
His claim to fame is that he is Tom Hanks' son.
That's seriously it.
This
He's
is what
not
he's
like
famous for.
anything else. Okay.
He got tattoos and a beard.
All right.
And he's white.
Okay. All right.
There we go. That's his resume. Any other questions?
No questions. You answered everything. Chet, we'll be seeing you. Oh.
Chet is whack. James is probably said Chet is whack. No, for real. Like, why are we even talking about, dude?
I don't know. Oh, I wanted to put that because of the Quavo Saweetie thing. I just thought it was interesting that with the footage, you know.
I mean, but he's very relevant on social media these days. So it's not like I didn't know who he was. I do know who he is. But for those of you listening out there, this uncropped photo I'm about to read is definitely of some couple standing outside getting their diamonds tested.
You know what?
On video.
I wish I could. If my Apple messaging was open and I could show you guys that I cropped all these.
They're outside on video, and if you haven't seen these YouTube videos yet, these young dudes walking around with diamond testers. And this is how I know we're living in a better world than we used to. Because growing up, getting that close to somebody's jewelry was not allowed, let alone testing people's jewelry in front of their significant other would be allowed. But since we live in a better world now, it's all kumbaya, go ahead. But on the east side of Detroit, wouldn't try this. They're testing these diamonds with diamond testers, which, by the way, and one of the tricks that they do is they pull the batteries out to make it seem like your diamonds is fake. But they're doing it in front of their significant others now, which is pretty goddamn entertaining. The question I have for y'all out there who watching right now is, would you allow your diamonds to be tested? And it's causing a lot of issues.
I have a lot to say about that one, but yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk about the video, my favorite video of this, which is when my man's is going through the school testing all of his teachers' diamonds. And they're like pissed off when their diamonds are fake. They calling their men on the phone. You can hear them cussing about, yelling like, yo, my wedding ring is fake and da 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 da. My man's coming through testing his teachers. That's how I know the world has changed. Me and my teachers wasn't friends.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that. When I was teaching, if a child came up to me and asked me about testing anything, I would have looked at them like they were absolutely crazy. Go sit the hell back down. First off, I don't have anything to prove to you. Like you're a child. So I think it's really weird that these teachers care enough about their kids. I think we need to investigate a little bit more into these women teachers that care so much about these little boys asking them. I think it's a red flag. Because again, why are they alone
Don't
within
make
the
all the
room with you?
don't make the teachers molesters
No,
because
yeah,
they got
no, but it's got to be
relationships.
said because for me, like that's just too personal. Like, why do you care about these little boys if they think your diamond is real? And then you're calling your husband mad. There are some people that have been married like 10 years, like mad. You didn't get it appraised then if you felt that deeply about it, like
And some of them was going for bad. Like,
yeah, they
yo,
were
I know mine real. I know mine. But the fact that you're so invested in proving that to a child, now I
yeah.
don't care what gender it is. The fact that you're so invested in proving that your diamonds are real to a child is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, something's wrong. Red flag. But you said not to get into that.
I'm just talking about mentally. Like,
But that's
that's
the
like pulling up
same thing
to
to me.
elementary school, banging your music with your sounds playing. Like,
Yeah,
who are you impressing here?
yeah, I never understood
Who
that.
are you stunting on? The elementary kids with no whips or the teachers that are underpaid? Either way, this is fucked up.
Yeah, but I'm going to take it a step further too and say that not only are they too close, but it is also COVID going on right now, and this really is happening. They are really close.
Yeah, they are.
The whole pandemic going on, and
So,
you.
and what would y'all do if what if you was out and he tested it like, yo, this is fake? What's happening then? Because I'm gonna tell you the real. For what I paid for my wife's jewelry, we squaring up because your machine is some shits, chief. And we squaring up. Not. I'm squaring up for two reasons: the fact that you gonna approach me with that bullshit, and the fact that you gonna tell me it's fake in front of my wife. Because now you just hate me.
Yeah,
Because even what if this was my side chick?
that's
You know,
very
you
true.
don't you don't buy your side chick real diamonds.
That's
So what
very
if this is my
true.
side chick? No, fuck out of here, fuck face. You're
Hmm.
not testing my diamonds. Get up out of here. Either way, I don't want you testing them.
I didn't think about it like that. This generation is fried because, like, I feel like I'm not a man or anything, but that male camaraderie is definitely going away because that is calling your fellow fellas out. Very strange. But me as the woman, I will say that I wouldn't react whether it was fake or not because, like, that already is just a show. I don't like to embarrass myself. Number one. So I probably wouldn't have even entertained it in the first place. But even if I did, if he was like, doo doo, fake, I'd be like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm not about to react to it. For what?
I'm
Who is this fella?
by the time that motherfucker has two beeps, you catching two motherfucking pieces right across the chin. Like, it just makes no sense to me. The whole setup, like, y'all too friendly out here, bro. Y'all need to relax. Like, if you don't know somebody's situation,
That's
you
not.
too close. It's like you basically showing with another man being able to walk up to other men and saying
Mm-hmm.
it's death to players out there. And as a former member of the National Players Association, I must say that
Ding,
we
ding,
are
ding.
that we
Round
stand
one.
we stand firmly against this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, stay the fuck away from me in my relationship, dude.
I do too. I feel like this is the male version of people coming up and asking a woman when they're going to have a baby. Like, it's just too intrusive. All of it. Stop it. Stop. Like, that's weird. Leave me alone. Leave my ring alone. Leave my diamonds alone. Leave my uterus alone. My womb. Like, things will happen when they happen.
Dead ass.
Calm the
And
fuck down.
Trisha said they definitely not testing shit that they ain't paying for. Easy words to live by. Oh, G Dub is in the building. What's going on, G
Hey,
Dub?
Jizzo.
Initial Brand's finest. Sweet May is in the building. She said, "How sad
Hey,
if your
May.
partner didn't know it was fake either." Like, yeah, there ain't no coming back from that.
No, yeah. It's just embarrassing all the way
There
around.
ain't no
All
coming
of it.
back from that.
Pride.
Like what? Like what if they? The crazy part is, I gave my wife her wedding ring before we got it appraised. We got it appraised together. What
Well,
if we had a went to get it appraised and they was like, "Yo, this is fake."
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm a different breed of woman though, because I wouldn't.
yeah. Well, first of all, you would have obviously knew that I wasn't in on the fake side of it because I took you to get it appraised.
Right.
But like, what if you know what I'm saying? What do you say? Like, what do you do? Like, and that's
No, but these what are those? What are the diamonds called? The lab diamonds? Is that what it is? these lab diamonds are so real these days. If I didn't have to have a real diamond, I wouldn't have. Because they're just, you don't know. You know what I mean? People are trendy. Maybe they want to switch it up. They got a real one at home. You just don't know. All of it just needs to
Either
go
way, mind your personal
nerves.
space, and your personal space will protect you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Seriously. Yep.
But that's it for that topic, yo. And we got to move on to my homegirl. I know
Not your home
this is my
girl.
homegirl right here. Oh, glue head.
Where'd you
Yo,
meet Tessica?
Tessica is the homie. You know what I'm saying? I find out more stuff about her every day that I did not know, that I cannot fucking believe.
She's so entertaining. Like,
so if y'all don't know who Tessica Brown is, let's stop for the people who listening.
mm-hmm.
Tessica Brown is Gorilla Glue Girl. And if you were under a rock, Gorilla Glue Girl, Gorilla glued her hair, had to have it surgically removed, raised a lot of money. Now she's a celebrity and has a big following because she decided to Gorilla Glue her hair and act like it was a mistake. When you went out in the garage
I act like
to find that glue, you knew that. But either way, you know what I'm saying? She's made it now, and she needed because she on her 6th child is what this meme says.
That's listen, it's a blessing. Congratulations, Tessica, but it's also very scary because, like you just said, she put a whole thing of Gorilla Glue in her head. I also heard when Perez was on here, he had let us know that she's a teacher. Was that your first time hearing that when Perez said that? Like, I was stumped.
When Perez was on here, I was confused. Who the fuck is she teaching? The first thing I would have done as a parent is I'd have been like, yo, I was watching Love Lockdown last night, and they said she a teacher. Is she here? Because if she teaching my kids, I'm going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And not only that, okay, so now we get to the part about her expecting her 6th child.
Yes.
My dude, I'm going to tell you right now, Britt Brat, if you put glue on your head, we're going to have to take a year's break from sex. Because I'm not going to be able to look at your head the same way old glue head. What the hell is wrong?
I don't know.
She was scratching her head and it sounded like cement, bro. I would still be laughing if I was her man. There is no way I would be okay right now. My stomach would still be hurting from everyday laughter every time I see her.
He probably... Okay, here's the thing. I feel like if you do something that dumb, it's not your first time doing something that dumb. It's just that one was a little bit more permanent. So he's probably used to her nonsense. You know what I mean? And he probably does nonsense himself. People find each other.
Yo, it's like the blind leading the blind, bro. Yeah. Like there's no keys here, bro.
No keys.
There's no keys. Like, what are you doing having children with somebody who does not know not to put Gorilla Glue in their head?
I don't know, but...
And I think I was more concerned about the fact that they was trying to save her little follicles than I was about the fact that she actually put glue in her head. Because the whole thing about the surgery was they was trying to save her hair. She only had 2 strands like fucking Doug anyway. Yeah. Or Homer Simpson. We could have ran that back, sis.
Yeah.
Just get your scalp right.
Yeah, I was just the whole time, I was wondering if it was burning her scalp. Like, I was concerned, like, girl, ouch.
My sister Al is on here. She said, not glue head, a glue head over here.
That is
like, she never gonna be able to roast anybody ever again. It's done for her. Like, she put Gorilla Glue in her hair, bro. Like, as an adult, though. As an adult.
I hope she's nice. She must be a really nice person.
So if y'all don't know, I'm gonna give y'all a little insight into our household. That means that Brittany thinks she's ugly.
No, oh my goodness.
That's exactly what that means.
Did I say that?
If Brittany starts questioning if you're nice or not, and you ain't talking, that just means you ugly.
It's just, okay, listen, I'm a firm believer, y'all don't let him taint your whatever on me. I'm a firm believer that if you don't have one, you have to have the other. So if you are someone who is a little bit more unfortunate in the looks department, then you should always be geared up and you should always have a great personality, like wherever you go. And vice versa, you know, if you're a good looking person, you can get away with not dressing so nice all the time, but I don't know, it just depends.
What does it depend on?
You just have to have one or the other. I also think that if you're a very attractive person, if you have a funky ass personality, that you can become very ugly and unattractive too. So yeah, it's not just the Ugmos out here. I didn't say that she was ugly. I
Now
just
that she's
hope that
done
she's a very
explaining
nice
herself, if y'all
person.
ever if Brittany ever suggests that somebody should be a nice person, y'all know what that means.
Yo, I just hope that she's nice. That's it. You don't have to try to call me out like that.
James
You
said
heard
this
it
is a
here
sticky
first, y'all.
situation. He also said she's obviously not teaching chemistry. What?
Oh, that was good, bro.
What?
That was good. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Mom said, hello, no, move on. Who cares? No, for real. Cuz said this is concerning. It's beyond concerning that adults are out. The world has changed, y'all. The world has changed. It's different out here.
And just how much people sympathize with her. I feel like back in the day, like people would have been like, yo, she's so damn stupid. Like, how dare she put this? Now people were for real doing like GoFundMe's and like for real, like following her story. They were really concerned. Even with that girl that went to Atlanta with like no money. Like back in the day, people been like, bitch, you just shouldn't have gone to Atlanta relying on your unemployment money to come through. But now people were really putting money together for her. So the world is kinder, I suppose, as crazy as it is. I don't know.
Man, the world is a crazy place, man. Y'all nice out here.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm gonna tell y'all my post quarantine self. I'm a tad bit meaner than I was before quarantine because I already didn't want to talk to you before quarantine. Now, after quarantine, I'm definitely don't want to talk to you.
You think you're meaner?
Yeah, because my social meter has not been trained for the last year. Being close to people and all of that stuff, that's new now. Now we got to rework that. So
Yeah.
coming up on me talking about putting your hands on diamonds and gems and gorilla glue on your head. I'm not with none of that shit, bro. Like,
no, I'm just.
this is new world.
I'm just more in high alert. Yeah, because people are nuts. So.
No, for real. But we got to get into the topic because we got a good topic today.
Let's go.
It's been dominating the headlines for the past 2 days, and we brought it up last episode, but this wasn't out. This new stuff wasn't out. They were breaking up on the last episode. So let's talk about.
You tore the spelling of her name all the way up. I'm just gonna say that because you're messing with me.
I think I got it. I got it right in the
Did you? Oh,
in the title, in the description.
Oh, did you now? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's like I edited my pictures.
She tore her own name spelling. What the hell is that?
It's Saweetie. Saweetie. Sound off in the comments right now, you guys, before we get going, because I really want to hear what you guys think about this whole situation.
Yeah, I need to know.
I really need to know, like, what are y'all thinking? Because I just I want to know what was in the case.
Yo, it's so much like out here in this world today that is going on other than this. Matter of fact, and if y'all haven't seen the video, it was an elevator altercation. This ain't even the best elevator altercation we've seen.
No.
Nowhere near, because it's not. It might be grazing top 3, but with Ray Rice and Solange, it's definitely not top 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah. Well, I didn't forget about Solange, but I definitely forgot about Ray Rice. That was.
How the hell you forget about Ray Rice? He knocked his girl into a different.
You know me. I like to. When I'm just completely messed up about something, I black it out. Like that was just absolute insanity.
Now that was an altercation.
Yeah, that was real. Like that was horrible.
Now I will say, for those of you who haven't seen the video opens up with Saweetie throwing a right hook.
She's swinging first
for the fences, though.
Yeah,
like this ain't no big dude. Like if she had it connected, it might have been sleepy time for Quavo.
Yeah, he's not a big dude. How much you giving him?
I give him maybe like 160 on a good day.
Oh, I was giving him 180.
Nah, maybe 160 on a good day.
I don't know his height either.
But like this ain't the, you know what I'm saying? It might be, if that right hook had it connected, dog, because she was swinging for the fences. It could have been ugly. But the reason that we got this topic and the reason that we wanted to talk about it is because y'all got couple goals out here. And this is one of the main couple goals for the last couple years, actually. And this fight actually happened back in 2020.
Yeah, that
Breakup just happened this year.
loop. That threw me for a loop. I kept rereading it like, wait, this is 2020. That means this happened before they broke up. Like that messed me up for real. Because even that they are still together, even lasted that long, much longer after that is.
Yeah, and they were a premier couple, and they had got to the point of giving out relationship advice. If
Yeah.
you could reenact Saweetie
Yeah,
for
I
us
can't
and
wait
her
to do
relationship
that.
advice.
Ooh, girls, if your man ain't buying, oh, I'm sorry, did I cut you off? I was too
No,
excited.
I
I
was
was too
ready to watch.
excited.
I was ready to watch. Go ahead.
Ooh, girls, if your man ain't buying you a Birkin or paying your bills, then he's not for you. He's broke. Get you a new one. The end. End scene.
So, according to sources, Quavo had repoed a few of the vehicles he gave her. And this is beyond the one we talked about last week. I think there's more vehicles that he gave her that he actually did
Yeah.
repo.
Yeah.
So before she got the new ones, the old ones had to get taken back.
I think you have to say allegedly.
Allegedly. This is why we need Perez on here.
Yeah, we need Perez.
I'm not good
He
at
taught me
allegedly,
a
but
lot.
I'm going to work on it.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
Quavo repoed vehicles, which in a relationship is a thing. You know, y'all regular fools go to the car dealership and trade in cars together all the time. Y'all don't call it repo, y'all call it refinancing. But it's the same thing. It's just relationship shit. They doing what they doing. I have no problem with that. I just got a problem that they got elevated so high so quickly that so many people were looking up to this relationship in this world. And y'all will never ever hear me say nothing like this ever again in life. But Safari actually said something intelligent this week.
Oh yeah, he did.
He said that social media got these young kids out here ready to kill themselves if they're not making seven figures and driving a 7 Series Benz.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all because they want to be like people who are faking it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all social media is these days.
That's all it is. I get confused though with the separation of it because I also think people don't understand that social media is made for the good times. Like it is to highlight your good. It's not, to me at least. I don't think that you are supposed to sit there and tell all your dirty business and every argument and every depression story. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was made for that. It was made for enjoyment, but I do absolutely agree that social media is made for you to highlight the best part of you. No one is showing anything that they don't want to be shown. It's that simple. You need to understand that.
Not just that, but when we dig a little deeper into the social media and how it started, it was tested on college kids.
Yes.
It wasn't. It was beta tested in college for college students.
Mm-hmm.
This was for people to basically interact with people around them quicker. Now you can interact with people around you, but they're also showing you what you don't have.
Right.
And on social media, the rich get richer.
Mm-hmm.
So understanding that is crazy. So they blew up as a social media couple. I'm pretty sure that it had something to do with them staying together as long as they did because they was huge. They had sponsors together.
Mm-hmm.
They had business together. They had a lot going on. And to be honest, Saweetie didn't have a rap career before Quavo.
No, and I saw that in her comments, people were going in on her because they were saying like you're only famous because of him. And usually I'm not for women being told that because of a man that they're famous, but honestly, like
I mean, Taylor Swift's only famous because of Kanye
you
West,
gotta
but what the
sometimes
fuck
you
does
gotta
that
call
mean?
yeah, you gotta call it like it is. Like I didn't know who she was before Quavo. I wouldn't have cared. Her rap sucked. I'm sorry. Like I really can't even make it through some of her songs that are even the most popular ones. What's that what is it?
Oh, you about to get it in the comments.
No, I know. I don't.
People
What's it?
love Saweetie's raps.
No, I don't care. I don't care. This is Love Lock. This
I
is
mean,
my show. I can say what I want to say.
She ain't no Flo Millie or Megan Thee Stallion.
No,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
at all. What's that song?
I don't know.
Something, whatever that the most famous.
The TikTok song.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know that one.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I can't.
The hook is cool, but I couldn't
mean,
tell you a lyric off of that.
I couldn't tell you anything, and if it wasn't for that beat, we wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying?
The Migos, when Saweetie and Quavo got together, were at the top of the game. I believe Quavo was just getting ready to release his first Dolo album. So yeah, she jumped his train, became somebody, and now this breakup is a big thing, and she's trying to make it seem as if you know, we even know who she is.
I
But
don't know. She's a beautiful woman though. Like honestly, modeling. I get everything else that she's doing except the rap part. I feel like it's just an embarrassment to the rap game to even be able to say that that's called and considered rap, even for especially for women, because there are wonderful women rappers out here, but like she's not one of them. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. But beautiful she is. Model, cool. Trendsetter, influencer. I
oh, it's
guess
called check in.
yeah, check in. I
Yeah,
don't
there
want
you
to
go.
check in with Sweetie
No,
because that's
no, because if you check in, you're gonna catch a right hook. But for those of y'all who didn't see the video, let's explain the video to the people. Video opens with the elevator doors opening for them to actually get on the elevator.
yes.
And she takes a swing at dude. He backs up and she grabs the case as he backs up. Now, this case has been called a Call of Duty case. The video is in black and white from what I've seen. I think it was like an orange case, maybe.
Look,
From what I gather, the video's a little blurry. It's an elevator video. But she grabs the case. He takes the case from her, swings her on the elevator, boxes her out from the case. She gets laid out. She is down for the count. She's
mhm.
down for about 5 minutes. The elevator opens up on another floor. It's a white guy standing outside. He's confused.
And
He
he
does
doesn't
not
want
get on the
any
elevator.
parts. He wants
He
no
wants no
parts.
smoke. He takes
I
the
don't mind.
stairs.
Yeah.
The elevator opens up again, and Quavo walks out, puts the case in front of the door to hold the door for Saweetie while she's getting up, getting herself together to limp off the elevator.
Mhm.
That's the story, plain and simple. No ads, no drama.
Mhm.
That's exactly what you see while watching this video. The video was probably a whole 1 minute,
Something.
30 seconds, but it
Mhm.
was probably like a whole minute too long.
Yeah, it's really. So you
Y'all
forgot
ever
to
y'all
add.
ever seen that video where Peter falls and he grabs his knee and he's like,
It Family Guy
that's exactly what Sweetie did.
when he's fighting that chicken. This is absurd. Oh no, but you also forgot to add that he looked at the camera.
Oh, he did notice the
I
camera.
I think that's a big part of the story because I think that made it worse for him. I think him looking at the camera made it look like now there's a question of whether or not because he looked if he would have done more if he didn't realize the camera was there. Like I feel like that's where his biggest mistake was. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, he looked at that camera. He knew he was in for it. Now that's why he didn't finish it off." And I'm just like, I don't know what to say for my man.
That's why he didn't finish it off.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments like
What was he
that.
finishing?
They thought that he was going to whoop her, like finish her off if he didn't look at that camera, but he realized the camera. So I just honestly think that made it worse for him, just looking and being aware. I guess you're not allowed to be aware anymore these days, but yeah. So that just
I
I
mean,
think.
I'm not taking sides in this thing. Number one
Oh
is
no, me neither. I don't.
let love lockdown. I'm gonna speak for love lockdown right here. If your relationship gets this toxic where somebody's grabbing things that are theirs and it gets to any type of physicality, get gone. It ain't that serious. Um, I don't know what was in that box or what it wasn't that important though.
I'm trying to
Uh,
be. I'm be a little funny right now, but I low key think it was a new PlayStation. If it was 2020, that
I mean, Quavo and them known for carrying around tons of dough though.
would
Like
have
it
been
could
my.
have been money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we don't know what was in the box. At the
could have
end of
been
the
some
day,
Birkin money.
it
He
could have
might
been
have been.
Birkin
He
money.
might have been like, "Yo, I'm not about to buy this Birkin for you no more." And she was like,
What if he sold
"What
her Birkins and all the
swing?
Birkin sales money was in there?
Swing." That's what she said. Sweetie was like, "No Birkin for me today." What?
No, so Trisha jumps in and she says, when them elevator doors close, it goes down, period, ding, 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 bitch. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. My auntie commented in and she gave us the actual name of the song.
That's it.
That's terrible because she knows the name of the song. I don't know the name of the song.
Weren't
It's
people
called
saying
My
check
Type.
in? Weren't people saying check in on the comments too?
Don't the song say something like
Check
rich
in.
niggas
Rich
something
something.
something? That's my type.
Wait a minute. No, my type is a totally different song. My Type is the one with the PD Pablo.
So she got 2 hits.
So she's got 2 hits.
She got 2 for show hits
because of Too Short and PD Pablo.
Hey, listen, they're both heavily sampled songs.
Very, very sampled. But that's, if it wasn't for TikTok and it being Too Short and PD Pablo, song wouldn't be popular because she's ass. But because we've got TikTok, PD Pablo Too Short, she's good to go. But both of them definitely suck.
Trisha definitely said she definitely sucks. My sister Alex said, I love Flo Milli. Yo, Flo Milli's our girl. She's so underrated. If she wasn't so severely average looking,
there you go.
She would be on top of the game.
Oh, like you trying to act like me now.
She's facially challenged.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard you say.
Her flow is on point.
Oh, it's killing.
Her flow is on point. Yeah, I mean, but some people got a voice. People got faces for music. We don't got to see you all the time. I just want to play it on my radio.
Cash Doll, low key.
Cash Doll rolling over in her grave right now, man.
Low key.
Damn shame what they did to Cash Doll. James said he only knew of Saweetie because she is Gabrielle Union's cousin.
Oh,
did not know that.
I keep forgetting that. I knew that because of Halloween when they both were at a party together. Gabrielle Union was in the cheerleading costume from my movie. What's it called? Bring It On.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're cousins.
I didn't know that. Well, speaking of cousins, my auntie's in the building. She said, hey, family, I'm late, but I'm here. Long as you join on Love Lockdown, you're never too late.
No such thing as too late. Being here.
Alex said we're terrible. By the way, my sister's way younger than me. I can't tell y'all her real age because I don't know it. And I could probably make something up to sing like I know it, but then she's going to know I don't know it. So I'm just going to tell y'all I don't know her age. It's somewhere in the 20s.
Oh, yeah, we don't need
She's younger. She said, y'all are terrible. I don't even know the names of the songs. No, that's why they created that thing on Apple Music for us old people where we could type in the lyric and the song pops up.
Or you can just Shazam.
Or you can Shazam the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I could tell you some Lil Wayne lyrics, some 2000s joints. You know what I'm saying? We can go down there to, man, I miss my dogs and, my gun go click clack and all of that stuff. I can go down through there, but this new stuff where everybody mumbling, it ain't too many that I'm ganging to out here.
No, and I don't care either. I'm not even ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
I'm just getting old, I guess.
Oh, good. No, you're not old. Don't you settle for that. This music just sucks. We know our songs.
Sweet May just chimed in. She said 8 inches, 8 figures. That's my type.
All right, May.
Well, okay, May. Come on to that barbecue, girl. Come on to that barbecue, girl.
That really is it, though. Yep.
Yo, but she likes Flo Milli too. Yo, we love Flo Milli.
Yeah.
She's heavily sampled as well, though. I'm gonna give the sample game some credit. It's really heavily sampled music out here right now.
That's why we don't need to know their songs. We don't need to know it because we know our songs because
they
sampled all of our songs.
And then we have sampled all of the other old people's songs before us.
It's just a clusterfuck of just It's just
Diddy's whole career is based off of the remix, so
take that. It's all good.
It is what it is, yo. No, but on a more less funny note, what did you think? Did you think this was a physical abuse, or did you think it was like when when you playing basketball and there's a foul, but it's not a foul, and then the ref's like, I'm not gonna call that one, I'm gonna let him play. Do you think it was a play on, or I'm just protecting my stuff?
I think honestly that they're both in the wrong. I can't sit here. I don't know the situation. I don't know what they were arguing about, but from what I saw, it looked as if she's trying to take this man's personal belongings and it just didn't go right. I think that they should have broken up after this situation because it was physical and we don't know if there's anything else that physical happened afterwards. But I also would like to just chime in and harp that we need to teach our young ladies also to keep our hands to ourselves. Like that's what the biggest thing I got from the situation, because she really swung on him. Like she really did. And I haven't heard too many people talking about that part.
Well, seeing that I'm the least sponsored person on this show, I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. Saweetie is playing on the generation of social media right now. There's a
Yeah,
big push
for
for a
sure.
lot of stuff on social media right now where it's physical abuse and let me get a restraining order here when we don't know what's really going on. And to be the victim these days is a big deal. And it
Like,
all stemmed from everybody seeing what happened to Rihanna in that situation with Chris Brown. So once everybody realized how Rihanna rocketed after the Chris Brown situation,
mm-hmm,
being the victim first actually became a thing. And
mm-hmm.
now that she understands the situation and is out there, I felt like during the situation, she was like, look, I'm just gonna play victim. Because ain't nobody who throwing a right hook like that, about to lay down on the ground from somebody boxing them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she struggled. She struggled getting up.
With a
Like that
limp.
struggle because she was on Grownish. She took them Grownish abilities and them skills, and she did not. That was better acting than what the show was, honestly, because I thought she was terrible on there too. But I'm gonna stop messing with. No, honestly though, like it was some acting up in there for
Let me tell
sure.
you, and I'm gonna give y'all girls a heads up. This is the part of the show where everybody bashes Chris because Chris goes at girls all the time, whatever. But listen here,
Nothing new. I don't think anyone's mad anymore because they're used to it now.
listen here, heifers.
This is
Listen here, heifers. If y'all think that y'all can beat up y'all man, y'all need to get a new one.
Yeah, that's
Because the fact that you think that you can swing on your man and everything is gonna be fine, you don't respect him as a man.
that part.
Because there should be no physical altercations off of the simple fact of this ain't a fair fight. And he treated it as if it wasn't a fair fight. He grabbed her, put her on the elevator to basically not make a scene, boxed her out from what she was trying to get until the door opened. It wasn't a big deal. But like I said, in the victim era of social media, all of that stuff, you can cover your hair in Gorilla Glue and get sponsorships now. So in this era, that's cool. But let me tell y'all something, women. If you don't respect him as a man, go get you a real man. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to run across somebody like me before I retire. That's a real man that's going to come in while you're in a relationship, and I'm going to blow your back out. And then now you're going to be looking at your man like he ain't shit when you go home. So before it gets to that point, get rid of him.
The confidence, I love it. No, honestly, again, like you shouldn't feel like. First off, you shouldn't feel like you have to put your hands on your significant other because what are you fighting about? Like you two are both supposed to be protecting each other, and you're sitting here putting your hands on each other. It makes no sense. You're not married, so you really have nothing that you need to even try to work out. Even when you are married, you might need to reconsider. But again, figure it out. Women, stop putting your hands on people. It's not okay. There's other ways around it. And they both are, to me, that was toxic on both sides. I think they should, especially when I now know that happened in 2020, like that should have been done. That should have been done because on his side, I'm going to say that for him to know that she behaved that way in that elevator, for him to still have put himself in that position to set himself and his career up is wild to me. Like you know what I mean? Like if I saw you behave like that over something, I would have been like, yo, I gotta let him go because he's about to try to ruin my entire life, everything that I worked for. Like, bye, you gotta go. No one is worth anything that you worked for. Nobody.
Or as cousin Rhonda just said, or just stop fighting in the elevator.
That part too. What is it about the elevator?
My auntie said, keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, it's that simple. Keep
James said both will be charged with assault.
Yeah.
Just in these situations, man, like as a dude, like sometimes like you gotta chalk it up, bro. Like you got the wrong one. If she's taking you to that point, you gotta go.
Yes.
Now I'm pretty sure that he thought that he did nothing wrong in the situation. And I could tell because the fact that he looked at the camera lets me know that he wasn't clicked out. He wasn't too far gone because he was still worried about image. Like, so that lets me know that he doesn't think he did anything wrong in the situation. But it's not about who did whatever wrong. It's just like when it gets to that point, it's time to go, bro.
Yes, you got to go. You have got to go. And even with her modeling career, she needs to have. She you know what I mean? When you're ready to lock up the rap game because you need to stop, sis, like you need to stay, this needs to stay put together, and you swinging in elevators, you're gonna get bruised up. Like you're both potentially ruining each other's careers, and that just doesn't make any sense. So they're both wrong. Keep your hands to yourselves. It's really not that difficult to
And
do.
stop making everybody couple goals.
Stop
Everybody
it.
that you see out here is
Knock it
not
off.
couple goals. A motherfucker will do a yoga move and lift their girl in the air for a picture. He probably dropped her ass right after the damn camera clicked, and y'all talking about couple goals.
Yes, you
Everything
have no
that you
idea.
see, everything that you see out here is not couple goals, bro. Like, just because your relationship hasn't reached that point yet, don't make it couple goals. Find out more about the relationship. Let's see some longevity. Let's see some things in the relationship that actually mirrors what you're doing.
Now,
Like,
yeah, I was just about to say, I think that it's healthy to see a couple and want to take some things from them that you appreciate, but no couple should be your goals, no matter how great they look. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all different people. I
definitely.
harp that all the time. Like, you need to be your own couple goals.
Yeah, because ain't none of y'all me, and I'm not y'all.
No, we see
Like,
this all the time. Like, you and I have a great relationship, but I'll never tell anyone be like me and Chris, because you aren't me and Chris.
yeah, you just
No
got to
way
do
you
what works
can
for
be.
you and find what works for you.
Yeah,
And if I mean, but if that's fighting on elevators, some of y'all like drama. And I didn't put that out there yet.
that part.
Some of y'all like that
Part is true.
let him beat me up stuff that's turning me on.
Weird, but yeah, people do.
That Jody and whatever her name is, toxic ass relationship, that Martin and Gina toxic relationship. Y'all like that stuff, man. And y'all think that that's real life. Y'all think that that's a real relationship
So
because y'all
you talking
see it
about
out here all the
Yvette,
time.
Yvette and Jody,
Yeah.
baby boy?
Yeah, I mean, she had that nigga all kicking pillows in her house, talking about this. Fuck your fort. Like, Jody should have been out at that point, bro. You're not about to have niggas around my kids kicking pillows, talking about fuck your fort. Come on, bro.
You're not
Like,
my son anyway.
yeah, like
Yeah.
y'all like that toxic shit, and y'all think it's cute, but it ain't.
Yeah, I don't know where that behavior comes from. I don't know if it's generational because you saw like your mother enjoy it, so now you think it's cute. But it's gotta somewhere. It's got to stop. Like it is not cute to be toxic. Woman, male, whatever you are, it is not cute. And then don't put kids in it. Sheesh.
Repo them kids. I'm about to get a shirt that say repo them kids.
Repo.
Repo them damn kids because y'all disrespectful as hell to y'all kids. Y'all out here arguing and fussing and fighting with all these kids, getting
Yeah.
divorced for 7 years while y'all got 6 kids, bro. Get up out of here.
Even the dogs too. Don't let out the dog and like the pet moms and pet parents. Like dogs and pets be stressed out too when you guys are arguing in front of them. They be trying to
Real, bro.
figure out which one to go to, who they need to bite. Like if you're gonna purposely put anything in your family, your relationship that you need to be loving, then you need to think about how they feel too. Whether you are a pet parent or a real child, kid parent, human parent, like all of them have emotions.
Right. And y'all know how sometimes I slip off into my Dr. Chris mode. Patricia's comment said, "Gotta argue with him because a nigga love a toxic bitch head ass." Like,
Some people do.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is where I get into Dr. Chris mode. That comes from they mama talking to them bad.
Mm-hmm.
So they think that love is somebody talking to you bad all the time and cussing you out. No. First of all, I'm not arguing with no female. We ain't got nothing to argue about because the argument ain't gonna do no good. Now, I will work on solutions. I will work on breaking problems down
Yeah, when
and
you're
fixing them. But both people have to be in their right mind. Number one.
number one.
Number two is enough time between whatever disagreement has to be given for people to be in their right mind. Number three is I ain't arguing with you women because as a man, I was taught not to argue with you women. A real man ain't arguing with you. For what?
It just sounds weird.
Like what are you arguing about? because then when that makes it seem as if we both don't have our own separate jobs within the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to argue about your job. You're not about to argue about mine.
No, not at all.
So if we both got our own separate jobs and we doing them all well, what the hell we arguing about?
Exactly.
Mind your motherfucking business. Keep your hands on your own shit. Keep your hands to yourself. The relationship would be just fine. And learn how to entertain yourself. Because half of y'all problems, y'all ain't got shit to do. So y'all out here fucking following behind every step your man make. Every move he make, you want to go visit him at his job. Let me take him some lunch. But you ain't taking him lunch because he hungry. You taking him lunch because you want to see what he doing there because you bored and you ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, you gotta find something to do. You have to. There's too much to do out here. There's way too much to do out here. Like you used to have to beg me to even come watch you play basketball. What I used to tell you, I don't do that. I'm not your groupie.
And I used to tell her all the time, big booties motivate me.
No, I
was like, the basketball. I used to be like, the
Yeah.
basketball not gonna motivate me to run up and down the court, but that big booty will.
No, but that was love because I used to really say to this man, like, yo, like, what am I supposed to do? Sit there and cheer you on? Like, I get it, but cute.
No, for real.
But yeah, like I can, it's cool. You have your time for you to enjoy each other. I love going to your softball games. I love softball. I love sports. So it's not just something, I feel like I have to do. I actually enjoy it. So I keep the score for his team every game. I love doing that.
And then some days she has shit to do.
Yeah, there's some
days. And I'll go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not getting blown up or phone calls or where are you or how late you're staying out or because I'm a grown ass man. And let me tell you number one thing about being a grown ass man. Being a grown ass man allows you to do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. The question is, as a grown ass man, do you want to deal with the consequences with what you do end up doing?
Well, see, I'm a grown ass woman too. You know what I mean? So when you two both are grown and you have that understanding, you don't have those issues. Because we both do what we need to do when we need to do it without questions asked. But that also goes with trust. A lot of it goes into it. It's not something that just happens overnight, but that's how we started off too. We never
dipped into that toxic ass. What you doing? Where you at? How you doing it? When you doing it?
No, that's
who you doing it with? Who gonna be there? Oh, I don't like that bitch. Oh,
yeah,
this is that like.
I have two parents. You have two parents. You know what I mean? You have a gang of family that you don't have to answer to me. Like, I don't have to answer to you. You know what I mean? I have a dad. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, you already had one of them when I came around, bro. Like, and ain't nobody gonna replace that dude. He's special. Like, period. And that's one thing that these guys gotta recognize too. Like, they think being a man of the household means bossing everybody in it. No. As a boss, you understand that some people react differently to different types of approaches.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with coaching. You don't coach every player the same. Every player reacts differently based on how you approach them. So you got to treat your household the exact same. Everybody gets treated differently, but on the same level, same playing field. There are going to be favorites. Deal with that shit.
Yeah.
But some kids are favorites. Everybody has a favorite kid.
You guys don't give a goddamn
what y'all saying. Everybody got a favorite kid.
I know y'all do.
everybody got a favorite pet. Yeah. Everybody got a favorite pair of shoes. So, like, at the end of the day, deal with it, move on. Life is life. Stop making everybody your damn couple goals.
Yeah, you have to. It's that simple. But again, even to touch with women too, like, I feel like a lot of the times we're so into being like, he doesn't wear the pants to the house. I think we do that so much that it tends to mess up a lot of things because we're so busy trying to fight for something we don't need to fight for instead of having equal respect. And that goes a lot into it too, because when you're pressing so hard, trying to act like you're so hard and you run things, like, that's when problems come about. Like, we both run things in this household, different things.
Preach.
You know what I mean?
You run the kitchen and the stove. I run everything else. You tell them. Make me them sandwiches, girl.
I cannot
Make me them sandwiches.
Bring my lemonade.
if y'all did not see that interview with
I know we be having our
what's his
inside
name?
jokes. So we forget them.
Mackie from Falcon
Yeah.
and the other dude. Like
message was I understood what dude was trying to say. He just didn't say it right. I got what he was trying to say, but yeah,
he was basically saying if you want to be a man as a woman, you can be a man. But while I'm outside mowing the grass, while I'm outside fixing on cars, while I'm fixing everything in the house and doing all the man work, I don't want you sitting back being prissy. Bring me some lemonade. Make me a sandwich. Like that's what it boils down to, because you like nobody wants to admit that gender roles are real. The thing
I don't know why
gender roles just change based on the day. You gotta understand who you are.
Yeah.
I would gladly be a stay-at-home dad. Don't I look like a stay-at-home dad? I could be at home. I could be at home combing through my beard all day, looking pretty for you when you got home.
You would kill them kids, and then I'd kill you because I'd be like,
kids would definitely die.
No, you don't look like
repo my kids. I'm gonna put that shit on my shirt. Repo my kids.
I'm already like ready for it. Just them. If I come home and they're just even alive still, I'm good.
Well, Dad got us a big dog house, so that's where you'll find the kids and the dogs. They all be in there.
I wouldn't expect anything less. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we love you guys.
Of it all. Don't put your hands on each other. Women,
don't put your hands on each other.
Stop it. It's that simple. We'll be good. Life will be good. We do love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today.
Love Lockdown.
Love Lockdown. Check out our website.
LoveLockdownPodcast.com.
Give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts because that helps us out a lot. We get our sponsors that way and everything else. Comment, send us screenshots if you watch today. I'll make sure I share you to the story. And again, as always, Luke Belair, we love you guys so much, and all our other sponsors. So
yeah, get you a black bottle. Belair, you see it in the background. That's what we do. Initialbrands.com. You see it on my hat. You see it on my shirt. Go visit those sites. Until next time. One
more episode after this.
One more episode. The finale. We got something big for y'all.
Crazy. The finale. Crazy. We'll see you guys next week. Happy holiday. I would say the actual holiday, but not everybody's
happy Easter, fools.
So happy holiday.
Peace.
Love y'all. Bye.